was the good side. Okay, so day 2 begins officially. Started with a wicked breakfast, a couple of running repairs on my roller gun, and now beautiful blue sky, very light winds. We're going to go a little bit wider today and see if we can find some clearer water. Viz yesterday wasn't amazing, but man, who can complain with the amount of fish we got, especially the mackies. Some solid mackies, so going to be awesome to be able to take plenty of fish home. Wife will be happy, and get some to friends and family and stuff back home, so awesome. What's going on here, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Celebrating early?
Yeah. I'm gonna bring them for celebrating.
Doesn't get any bluer. That is crazy. Bluefin Trevally up on the reef here, smashing bait, birds working there. Honestly, the water does not get any more blue than that. This is crazy. Can't wait to get in, man. That fizz is going to be off its titties.
Let's do it.
So Alan knows these reefs like the back of his hand, and he dropped us on some phenomenal ground. Amazing pressure edge, visibility as expected was absolutely crazy, but there was action from the second we got in the water. This huge school of Giant Trevally just come swimming up just to check me out. Blew me away. I absolutely love these fish. I never shoot these fish. We catch a lot of them, but we do catch and release. Just amazing to swim with a school of fish like this. So my target species today was coral trout. On our side of the island, once they get sort of around 60 centimetres and up, they're high risk for ciguatera. So I was definitely going to make the most of it today and see if I could get myself a few coral trout, 60 centimetres plus. So I find this guy here pretty early on, but because of the amazing visibility, it was really tough to get a good shot on these guys before they spooked. Apologies for the angle of my GoPro, this whole dive was a little bit crappy. dive after dive, I could not get a decent shot on any of these good trout. And then I spot this passion fruit trout out hunting up on top of the reef. So I start diving down towards him, and I get the feeling like he's going to spook at any second. So I take a bit of a low percentage long bomb and, as expected, missed. As I'm diving down for the flasher here, I spot a coral trout right over on the edge of the ledge. So I just stay in that free fall sort of pace, start heading towards him, make a few grunting noises, flick the flasher around, make sure nothing else is sort of coming in, and then start to zone in on this guy. I finally managed to get within range, get what I thought was a good shot, and straight off. Not sure what happened there, maybe the flopper didn't deploy properly. And not long after that, Alan pointed out a giant kawakawa that was sitting quite deep down over the ledge. So I spent a bit of extra time up on the surface, getting ready for this dive, being a bit deeper, and start making my way down towards him. And I'm getting pretty excited. As I'm moving down, I'm getting pretty excited because I'm starting to see how nice, big and fat this guy is. And he's kind of standing his ground a bit. So I'm just going to keep moving down towards him. Hopefully as I get closer to him, he turns and gives me a shot. And there it is. And I nailed him. And again, he pulled off. So at this stage, with so many missed opportunities, I am really starting to feel the pressure, and I've just got to get something on board. Just before I start to head back up over onto the flats of the reef, I look over my shoulder and I see this beautiful mackie heading my way. So I swim towards him to cut him off. Take the shot, nail him, and the spear pulls again. As you can imagine, right now I am at boiling point. And to add to that frustration, 3 big doggies swam right by me and I could not get them to hang around. They didn't care about the flasher and gave me zero chance. And then I spot one of my top 5 eating fish, the green jobfish. Finally, a holding shot. Now all I've got to do is get this guy to the surface before the sharks get to him. So one thing you want to do as soon as you possibly can is brain the fish and bleed the fish. This is going to give you the best quality flesh when it comes to eating.
Yeah, baby. Green jobby. There's 3 massive doggies down there. One of them's like 50 kgs probably. Managed this guy through the flasher. He couldn't get the doggies in for the flasher, but got him. Licky. Lift it up here.
Later, man.
So I am not feeling well at all for some reason, just been hit hard with something. So I'm just staying here sitting in the boat, but the boys are out over here having a dive on a little bommy that we dove yesterday afternoon that had heaps of mackies on it, and it sounds to me like they've just shot a fish, so we're gonna head over there, see if we can help them out. Wow. That's a slob.
Dude. Huh?
Holy shit.
Dad, did you come?
No.
Dad, wait, I'm coming.
Wow. Wow.
Biggest swallow I ever seen.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, always the worst part, leaving. Seems like when you do these little short trips like this, you know, just getting started, just getting warmed up. Unfortunately, obviously I had the pounding headache today and the upset stomach, so it kind of ruined my day, obviously, and then cut it short for everyone else. But you know, we're wrapping up, but we'll definitely be back in the very near future. You know, you can't leave it too long between doing these things. You know, life, as I said at the beginning of day one, you know, we're here for a good time, not a long time. Life is very, very short. And I've said this before, where people say you only live once, and that is absolute rubbish. You only die once. And we get to live every day. So you've got to make time to do things like this with great friends and great people. So now we're getting everything loaded back up into the boat. We've got to get across to the jetty there and get it in the Ranger. And then today's adventure probably only begins. We got to get that Ranger all the way back across the other side of the island. Probably a 2-hour drive, hour of that on dirt road. So fingers crossed it holds together and gets us there.
The best Batman ever.
Just to make sure. Yeah, she was a little bit thirsty. Oh wow.
That's a lot of water.
I think we've only maybe just made it here by the looks. Not so bad, 1 litre. We can live with that. All right. I was just about to say we're all ready to go, but I forgot I've got to do something here. Is that rust all right? That'll buff out, won't it?
Oh yeah, sure. You're good.
Okay, now we are good. We're all packed in here. The old Bushman's mechanic set up, holding on the bumper. Just got to get these rods in and then we are out. That was the good side. The good side let go. What?
Dude, that was the side we thought was like a sure shot.
Yeah.
Dude, this thing's a piece of crap.
Well,
Why did it let go?
I think I've got another ratchet strap. Okay. All right. It's kind of flapping in the breeze a bit.
Don't accelerate too hard.
But it's legal. You can see the number plate.
Yeah, no, sure. Definitely. We're good. We're all good. I love it.
If I turn like sharp, that's going to swing out.
Oh, it's classic, man.
Classic Fiji. So I was actually only thinking the other day when I filled up the diesel to come on this trip, A full tank of diesel doubles the value of this car.
200 bucks.
Yeah.
250 bucks.
So it's like, I could sell the car for 500 bucks with a full tank or 250 with an empty tank.